Hello and welcome back to the Mastering Brotato Abyssal Terror series. Today we are going to be playing the Lucky and we are going to be using the loot. You should understand clearly why, but basically we have luck scaling on the Lucky and the loot scales its damage with luck, and also it has musical and support weapon class. Musical gives you luck and support gives you harvesting. So it's kind of just a perfect combo, right? You get more materials and then luck gives you a bunch of higher tier upgrades and better shops. So you get to spend material on a lot of better items and things. And Brotato is the kind of game where material slash currency, I guess you call it, pretty much directly translates into strength. So the more materials you have, the easier it is to become powerful to the point where you can't really lose. Okay, we're getting... Whoa, that was a little bit unlucky. We actually only found two loots in shop one. So shop one, you have virtually a you technically have a 20% chance to see loots, and then you also have a 30% chance to see musical slash support weapons. So you have a really high chance to see loots. And this does decrease over time until we get to wave 5. But in those first few shops, it's absolutely worth rolling for weapons, especially shop 1 and 2. Normally you'll find at least 4, and you'll probably have 3 and then have 1 in the shop. Harvesting is key. You want to get that. This gives us more harvesting, and then roll again for more loots. There we go. And yeah, that's it. Actually, one more roll? Yeah, one more. Okay, there we go. We got another loot. So since I saw we had a tier 2 loot locked, I went ahead and rolled again because that way we could find a tier 1 loot, and then we can just go ahead and buy all of the loots next round. And that'll pretty much cap out our harvesting really quickly, at least for our weapon class. I do really enjoy playing the Lucky, but at the same time, he's a little bit of a strange character. Depending on luck means that, and the fact that your passive deals random damage means that you don't really have a ton of choice in what you hit, which is why we are playing this exact build. Okay, 10 luck is okay. And then pick up both loots, roll a little bit, there you go. Yeah, so it means we're pretty good, especially when we have the loots, which has really nice damage and has a sweeping attack, like motion. It means we have a really easy time clearing out a lot of small enemies, but we tend to struggle with bosses. This was especially true in the old version of the game, or not the old version, I should say the base version, without the DLC, right? In Crash Zone, I guess you could call it if you want. Um, Lucky is always powerful, in my opinion, just because luck does give you so much value over the course of a run, but you can struggle with elites, especially early elites, if you aren't strong enough. Okay, melee damage, attack speed, and movement speed are all really nice. Free max HP, we'll take that. Harvesting, another loot. Coffee is amazing. Coupon, loot, attack speed, and range damage. We don't really need that. We can pick up a tree. Trees can drop a lot of loot crates, so we definitely want to pick that up if we see that. Oh, kill the stonefish here. The little guy with the blue mohawk, the light blue mohawk, can enrage his allies and then also shoots out projectiles. Watch this. Let's see if he does it. See, he turned red, shot projectiles. I'm waiting for him to enrage someone. Is he gonna do it? Can you please enrage one of your allies? I'm waiting. Now there's two of them. No, oh, there you go. Okay, the fly got enraged right at the end. It took a long time, but finally one of them got enraged. Let's make sure we kill everything here. But yeah, the loot... Okay, sorry. We don't want to lose attack speed, but HP regen stacking up this early is pretty nice. Same thing for harvesting. I would have taken attack speed if I didn't see harvesting there. Um, but yeah, one of our weaknesses is pretty much just that. We're not amazing at killing bosses. We can do it, but we don't have anything in our own character traits that really helps us with boss killing. We're not like the most amazing boss killer early on. I will say that Lucky does scale quite nicely. Because like I said, if you have a ton of luck, it makes it really easy to find tier 3, tier 4, tier 2 items and weapons and upgrades and everything. Which means you're just getting a ton of... It kind of equals like free materials in a way. Because you get to find all the things you want much more easily. And stats from level ups tend to be worth a lot more when you're playing Lucky. So that means XP gain also is amazing on this character, which is why harvesting ties in really nicely, because it does help you level up. Okay, free repost is nice. HP regen is okay. Harvesting, HP regen. We could pick up the wand because it's cursed, but we're not going to do that here. Ugly Tooth is pretty good. A silver bullet is really nice. More damage percent against bosses. Like I was saying, right, our main sort of weakness is that we're not amazing at killing bosses, so we can kind of alleviate that by going with the loot, which once you get it to tier 4, can help you deal 100% increased damage to enemies. It applies a debuff, right, which lasts for 3 seconds, and then the debuff, like I said, at tier 4, can go up to 100% increased damage on the enemy. So it's going to help us kill all the elites and the final wave much more easily. I even picked up a loot in one of my other guide runs. I didn't actually use the loot as my main weapon, I just had one, because it was applying the debuff for me, right? Which is pretty nice. I think it was a cursed loot as well, so the damage bonus it was giving was even higher than 100%. And super easy wave. You can see with the loot, we tend to have a nice and easy run. Okay, since we're not going endless, this is actually pretty good. It's just 15% damage, 3 armor, and a bit of knockback. Knockback is not that amazing, but this is okay. Dangerous Bunny is good. Reroll. Okay, 8 melee damage. I'm not going to skip, or sorry, 6. 15 luck is good. But you can see here our attack speed is still at 1.51 on the tier 3. So the ball and chain, this is actually a perfect opportunity to take it. A fish hook. Okay, that could break the game, but I'll try and avoid actually breaking it too much. But I will say, if I feel like the run is already won and I get something crazy that could be fun, I'm definitely going to take it. But we'll see, we'll see. Maybe I just get, a cursed coffee and that's it. Even though it's 20% chance to curse things in the shop, that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get anything super crazy. I think the best thing we could possibly get would be a cursed weapon. That tends to be really nice in a short 20 wave run. Just having a cursed weapon is a pretty big deal, because one cursed weapon is almost equivalent to 2 weapons in a sense. It depends on how much the curse gives you, but it can be equal to having pretty much 7 weapons, because you just have like 2 weapons in one. Let's try to clear out all of these and pick up all the materials so we can use our passive to kill more things. Okay, luck is okay. We're gonna recycle that. More luck is okay. Another loot. Okay, so let's go ahead and combine these. Buy this. Buy the baby gecko. I like the baby gecko. He's my friend. More luck. A small fish. It's a little bit overkill and we don't want to lose attack speed. We have way too little attack speed. We actually want to start picking some up if possible, because we are... Oh no, we can't see it here. Oh yes, we can. Yeah, we are going to be having 3 elites this run. So wave 11, we're fighting an elite, 14 and 18. So yeah, 3 elites. We definitely need to start getting attack speed right now. So after this wave on the level up, I'm absolutely going to be looking for some attack speed, and in the shop as well. Okay, let's make sure we get that loot pig. Thank you, my friend, the looting pig. Get a nice loot crate. Can be pretty helpful. We got another loot crate here. Nice. It's also pretty satisfying when you get a ton of loot crates on the lucky, because you have such high chance to drop them. Look at that, 3 loot crates already. Amazing. Let's kill the Diplicalis so you stop spawning things. Another tree. Yep, there you go. Another loot crate. Amazing. It's not even that lucky because we are playing the lucky. This is just a lucky's casual. Oh, plus 3 max HP is actually worth it. I'm just gonna go and take that. I don't want to lose the recycling, or sorry, the harvesting. Celery. Okay, since we're going into wave 10, we can't take this. If we were against the elite next round, I would not be taking this. And I hit level 10, so I do have a tier 3 upgrade here. So I can pick up some attack speed. Perfect. HP minus dodge minus knockback. That's pretty good. A loot and a baby elephant. Absolutely picking up the baby elephants. That's amazing. Another loot. Okay, we're gonna have to pick that up too. Bait for damage percent is pretty good. And some move speed. The structure attack speed is not going to do much for us this run, since we are just playing with loots. We don't really have any gardens or anything. But 5% attack speed is a lot of attack speed, especially when you're in the negative. So picking that up should help quite a bit. We really need a little bit more attack speed and just speed in general before we go against any elites. So I don't think we're going to be able to kill the Wave 11 elite here. There's always a chance, especially if I get a bit more attack speed from an item drop or from my upgrade. But then there's also the chance we just have to run away, which, you know, it doesn't feel amazing, but we will be able to kill the next one, I think. So I'm not too worried about it. When you're playing scaling characters, sometimes you do just have to kind of avoid wave 11 elites because you're not quite strong enough yet. But then just, you know, just a few rounds later you might be way stronger. Okay, very nice. 4 loot crates again. More max HP. Explosion size. I would take that, but the materials are kind of nice. Coupon. Max HP and HP regen. Yeah, we could definitely take that. We have plenty of luck. So we want some, yeah, attack speed. Perfect. That's exactly what I was going to say. 10 harvesting. So greedy, but I'm going to take it. Okay. Move speed, and let's see what else. We could actually take a schmoop. Generally, I would skip this. We can see our weapons all only have 50% melee damage scaling. So losing 2 melee damage is equivalent to losing 1 base damage on the weapon, which is not really a big deal. And then Little Frog, and do we want the Gentle Alien? More enemies is not bad, but I think we can handle it. We have a couple free rerolls here. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. Pick up a loot. One more reroll. Another loot, okay. Go ahead and do that as well. And in acid for more HP. Let's see who we're up against. Okay, we're up again. Oh, this is pretty good for us, actually. This is the giant. You can see he's already in phase 2 now, or where he starts shooting these slashes to his side. But you can pretty much just run him around the edge of the map. He starts charging here in phase 3, so you do have to be a little careful. But you should be able to kind of loop him around like this. And that was incredibly easy. Okay, our damage is much better than I gave it credit for. Or much better than I expected, I guess. Because we destroyed that guy. That was not even close, actually. I didn't see, I wasn't paying attention at the time because I was trying to move properly so I could demonstrate for you guys. But I think that was like 15 to 20 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Which is extremely fast for a boss kill. So yeah, very, very easy boss kill. So yeah, even if you get a wave 11 elite, I'm sorry I can't demonstrate all the elites in one video, but if you get the giant, like I just did, or if you get a horde where you don't even have an elite, then you should be able to handle it pretty well. Okay, 3 armor, and we just pick up materials instantly. Sure, why not? Damage percent, recycle. Okay, luck is good. Let's see, can we get a tier 3 upgrade? Crit chance. So our crit scaling is not amazing, but the loot itself already doubles damage, so crit chance is actually still pretty decent on us. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. More speed, we don't care about the range. I could have gotten the wheelbarrow. It's early enough. Okay, I kind of skipped past it. I didn't take the time to look closely enough. Wings is good. Lemonade is actually pretty good as well for survivability. Since we have so much luck, right, we're gonna drop all these fruits, and then the fruits can heal us for even more. It's kind of just like a safety net. Even though we do have a lot of lifesteal and HP regen, the lemonade is so cheap, I'd say it's worth buying. Especially if you are following along with me in this lucky run. Lemonade is really high value on the lucky. Look how many fruits there are already. One there, one there. Let's see what else. One there, that's 3. That's already more than most characters will end up getting. And we get 2 crates as well, okay. Very nice. Yeah, we now have, look, the fruits are kind of just increasing as we go. And the more enemies you kill, the more chances you have to get fruit, right? Because they can all drop it. Oh, there's a guy here. So this little blobfish thing, look, it spawns 2 lampreys and then also spawns the sea pig. And the sea pig gives you additional curse, which means you can end up getting some nice curses on random items and such. And then you also get to kill cursed enemies, which give you additional additional materials. I read projectiles. We can recycle that. Beanie for speed is good. Let's look for a, yep, tier 3 or tier 4 upgrade. 12 harvesting is amazing. Tree, loot, another loot. Okay, it's going to pick that up. Dodge. We're not going for dodge this run. Let's go ahead and skip that. Silver bullet is good. Bag is good. Weird food is good since we don't care about dodge. The loot, damage percent for HP, armor for damage percent. These are not bad. I'm willing to take 2 more armor. Armor is pretty high value, especially when you're above 60 health like I am. And you can kind of see what I meant, right? I said we might not have scaled enough by wave 11, but by the time we got to wave 11, we just completely deleted the elite. So we absolutely are already way stronger than we need to be at this point in the run, which means this run is over. We would have to make some incredibly big mistakes to lose from here, and that's not going to happen, right? We also have a lot of fail safes. If you, once again, if you're following along, taking high value level up upgrades and such, you should have plenty of health like me, plenty of armor, and, you know, plenty of damage, because your loots should also be fairly upgraded. It's incredibly easy to get all tier 4 loots on this character. Since when you have so much luck, it's very easy to find those tier 2 and tier 3 loots and then combine them together. Okay, let's make sure we kill everything here. Alright, very easy. We don't need the bandana. Melee and crit chance, we're gonna go and take it. We have so much max HP. Okay, yeah, that's okay as well. We're gonna go for crit chance. We don't necessarily need... Yeah, this is worth it, I'd say. Oh, wait, let's see. What else can we get really quickly? Another loot. Okay, we can go ahead and pick that up too. Luck and harvesting. So this is not bad, of course, but we absolutely don't really need it. And losing attack speed when we're in the negative is not worth it, in my opinion. Okay, we're against an elite. So this is the Megalodon. Not too bad of an enemy. I'd like to get him in the corner here, but we have to be a little careful with the Walrus. The Walrus is actually more dangerous than the Megalodon. He's going to start doing these charges. If you can do this, you can put him in the corner and then run around him. It's probably a little difficult for a beginner, but I find that that is absolutely the best way to handle that elite. You just run them into the corner over and over, because he kind of does a double charge in a way, right? Or like a long charge. So he'll get stuck in the corner with the animation, and then he'll start chasing you out because his charge has a cooldown. So then you can pull him out a little bit and then run around him and put him back in the corner. And you just kind of loop him into the corner by moving in and out of it and abusing his charge mechanic. It can be difficult, but you know, that's why we have so much HP, healing armor, right? So we can stay safe. Even if you get hit, I don't know, 10 times, you'll probably still be fine. 5 HP. I'm actually just going to recycle this. It's pretty good, but I don't really care for it. We have plenty of speed, and we don't care about dodge. More harvesting, or just more damage percent. You know what? I'm going to look for something else. Let's see what else we can get here. Crit chance. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. And we don't care about the goblet. The jerky upgraded. Plus 4 HP regen. Yeah, sure. We can go ahead and take that. Another coupon is amazing. Celery tea. Okay. Armor and max HP. We don't really need it. We're so safe at this point. Cyclops Worm. Yeah, we just want more like damage. Damage percent, attack speed, and crit chance would all be pretty good for us. I'd be happy with any of those stats. We got a loot crate already, 10 seconds in. Does the tree have one? Nope, unlucky. Okay, we'll get one from someone else. Someone else drop a loot crate, please. This is another reason why the recycling machine is so amazing on this character. I genuinely think the recycling machine is kind of just something you always pick up on pretty much 95% of characters. There are some exceptions, I think. I can't actually think of one right now off the top of my head, but the recycling machine is either good on every single character or great on some, or just broken on some. And I'd say that, I wouldn't say it's broken on the Lucky, but it's amazing on the Lucky, in my opinion, easily. Because you get so many loot crates that you end up getting a ton of free materials from the recycling machine. Okay, Crystal. I mean, it's just 5% attack speed already, so it's probably just worth taking. 10% speed is okay, we can take that. Attack and crit and range. We don't need the range, but the other two stats are great. Attack speed is amazing. Coupon, Cyclops Worm, another loot, Bone Dice. You know what? Let's take it. We have so much HP, we don't really need this much. We can absolutely just take or lose some max HP and get some damage percent instead. Okay, we actually just lost. We lost so much max HP there. And we can go ahead and pick up a broken mouth to pay for it, and a butterfly for more lifesteal. When you get this to this point in your own run, you don't really need to focus on anything in particular. You can just take any stat that is valuable. So the butterfly, or any item that's valuable, I should say as well. So the butterfly, 2% lifesteal. What does that do? Helps us stay alive. And, well, the longer, or oh, sorry, if we stay alive, we're going to kill everything eventually. The loots we have deal so much damage, especially if we can apply our debuff onto the enemy. So all we care about is just picking up anything that can be of use. So doesn't matter if it's lifesteal, HP regen, armor, right? Anything. If it's cheap and seems value, we don't lose anything bad. So elemental damage we don't care about, right? So the butterfly is amazing. We can just go ahead and pick that up. Gonna go ahead and kill all of these sea pigs so we can get a little bit of... Okay, a little bit of extra stuff. XP gain. Sure, it's a little late. A cursed grinds magical leaf. This is really late, but it's definitely better to take it than to recycle it. Okay, another cursed item, warrior helmet. 6 armor, 8 max HP for negative 2% speed. Still worth it, absolutely. Crit chance. We cursed the butterfly. Oh, I completely forgot we had a fish hook. But to be honest, it's 20% chance. I don't really care to lock things and wait for it. If I'm being honest, yeah, it's not really worth it in my opinion. We actually, okay, we got the recycling machine and another baby elephant. Very nice. Lucky charm, crit chance, more luck, a tardigrade. Tardigrade is really nice. We don't really need it, if I'm being honest. It's because we're so tanky. The tardigrade is more of a endless run item. It's really, really good, and not even just really good, it's kind of crucial in endless runs, because if you do endless, eventually enemies kind of just break through all of your armor. I think I had almost... How much armor was it? I don't remember, but I had 95% damage reduction at one point in a run, and I got killed in about 2 seconds by some elites slash bosses in endless mode. So armor is great and all, but at some point it doesn't really work anymore, and you kind of just need tardigrades. In our case, we could skip the tardigrade. It's a bit expensive for what it does for us, but I think it's fine. It's okay to take. We have so many kind of additional materials in our run because of the setup that we are playing with, that it's not like we're really losing much. Like, we just made 800 materials in that one wave alone. More crit chance is really all we want. Yeah, more crits. Some luck. Luck is also damage scaling, so we can go ahead and take that. Let's see what else we can get here. A baby squid. Okay, that's a little bit too late. Yeah, tiny bit too late. Wheat is okay. Injection would have been good even without the curse. More lifesteal. See what else? Another lemonade. Sure, why not? Ooh, okay. And maybe one more roll. Okay, nothing too crazy. We're gonna go ahead and pick up the Cyber Ball, of course. It's kind of like our passive, but with a much lower chance. And the Hedgehog, normally I'd skip this, since we don't really care too much for the melee damage, but it is cursed, so I'll go ahead and pick it up. Okay, we are against the Impaled Worm, and he is going to be dead in a sec. Yep, okay, well... Okay, we were against the Impaled Worm. We were. That took about 5 seconds of actually hitting him. I think if he was standing still, he would have died in 4 seconds. Easily. So, I think I'm just proving how good the loot is in a lucky run right now. Just first try, run the loot, easy peasy, easiest win of your life. I think the thing people watching this may struggle with is the first elite. If you have an elite on wave 11, that can be difficult. You do have to be a little careful. If you get hit too much, you can absolutely die. But once you get past wave 11 and such... Oh, we got an achievement. Collect 250 consumables by the end of wave 20. Oh yeah, because we're the lucky, right? So we just got a ton of materials. Or a ton of fruit super easily. Okay. I forgot, I got lost in what I was saying, but basically, you should really only struggle with maybe the first elite. That can be a little difficult, I will say, especially if you're new. So don't worry if you struggle at the beginning. You will get better, of course, if you just keep practicing. Buy both of these. More attack speed is absolutely worth it. The coffee is really good value. Another baby elephant. Ooh, insanity. I'd say that's worth it because... Ooh, 13 luck as well. Okay. More tree spawn is still good. Anything else for us? A loot. Okay, we're not finding these loots, guys. It's a little bit awkward. It's a little too late for the little frog. We can't pick that up. And also a shady potion. Okay. Yeah, if we had a tier 2, one tier 2 loot, we could have combined it a long time ago. We got a little unlucky, not finding any loots. It's not really a big deal, but if we had 6 tier 4 loots, the final wave would not last 10 seconds against us. No, I think that's... Okay, maybe 15. Let's say 15 seconds at most. Um, I think it could only last 10 seconds if I really push for a super fast kill, which I absolutely can with 100 health and everything. But if we had, yeah, 2 more tier 4 loots, oh man, no. The last wave would not last 10 seconds, actually. We are at 5 loot crates so far. Let's keep getting some trees. See if we can get any more. And again, it's not like you need a bunch of trees and stuff to win, or you don't need anything specific to win. You can just follow along with what I've been doing, which is right, just focusing on valuable stats. In the early game, you can focus a bit more on harvesting and trying to get your attack speed up and such. But later on, pretty much anything goes. That is probably a damage boost. That is definitely not. Okay, luck is absolutely a damage boost. Damage. Crit. Is this worth it? 25% less. I don't think so. I think it doesn't have any time to get value. Coupon. So if we spend 1,000, I mean, it's technically worth it, I guess. Claw Tree is good, more crit chance. Another loot, but it's not tier 2. Very unfortunate. We don't need the tree. Okay, so we got a tier 3 loot. Oh, let's go. Okay, so I get to show you guys how fast or how quickly we can actually kill this final boss. I'm going to take the bone dice so we can get even more damage here by rolling. Oh no, we don't have any elemental damage. Let's not take that. More crit chance. Attack speed. Can we do better? I don't think so. Let's just go and take it. Okay, here we go, guys. This is going to be wave 20. We have 508 luck. Our loot's hit for 305 each without critting. Even more with crits and more with the passive. Okay, let's go. I see top right. Focus, focus, focus. And that's it. I didn't even see the timer. I'll look back at it later. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? That is the lucky. Incredibly strong when you play with the loot. I absolutely recommend you go this. So yeah, if you're watched until now, maybe leave a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And you can leave any comments or anything below. Next time we're going to be playing the Mutant. So I hope you guys come and watch that. But that's it for today. Okay, goodbye for now. Bye bye.